So I wanted to talk about this specific program that helped me to become a permanent resident of Canada. So if you're interested, then keep on watching. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me again, Alex, and I'm back for another episode of my international student journey here in Canada. So for today's video, I wanted to share with you some good news. So I wanted to talk about this specific program that helped me to become a permanent resident of Canada. And for those who are new to my YouTube channel, my name is Alex and I was an international student way back 2019, and I only took 1-year program, which is palliative care in nursing. After that, I have my 1-year postgraduate working permit, and successfully, I was able to work in one of the Atlantic provinces here in Canada, and I got my permanent resident of Canada through AIPP, which is Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. I am now a permanent resident of Canada. So I think it's important because this might also help you, or this could also be your program to become a permanent resident of Canada. The program that I'm talking about is called Atlantic Immigration Program. Last year, it was called Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program. It was just a pilot program. It means that it was just a temporary program. So I think it ended last December, and the good news is it's back and it's a permanent program. So without further ado, let's get started. So now, let's talk about AIP. AIP stands for Atlantic Immigration Program. And AIP is a pathway for your permanent residents for skilled foreign workers and international graduates who wanted to live in one of the 4 Atlantic provinces here in Canada. So again, what are those 4 Atlantic provinces? First, New Brunswick. Second, Prince Edward Island. Third, Newfoundland and Labrador. Fourth, the last but not the least, is Nova Scotia. By the way, I'm currently here in Nova Scotia. That's why I was able to qualify for this program, because I am currently living in one of the Atlantic provinces here in Canada. So the purpose of this program is that it will help the employers to hire candidates that are qualified for jobs that haven't been filled locally. So there are specific jobs, and we'll talk about it later, that needs to be filled. And through this pathway, it will also encourage or invite people to come over to Atlantic provinces and also to settle here, because there are lots of jobs that are available and they need people to fill into those jobs. So as I've mentioned earlier, that this program is for the skilled foreign workers and also for the international student graduates. So I also wanted to tackle about the skilled foreign workers, because you might be qualified for this, and so you don't have to be an international student to become a permanent resident of Canada. So let's talk about the jobs as a skilled foreign workers. So for you to be considered as a skilled foreign worker, your work should be one of this National Occupational Classification Skills Level, or it's called NOC skill level. So there are 4 types. So we'll talk about it. So first is NOC type 0. So these jobs are managerial jobs such as restaurant managers and mine managers. Actually guys, I'll put the link down below so you can read the entire program, so you would be able to gauge yourself if you're qualified for this. And also, this is your great chance because the information is there and you just have to be informed. This might also be your chance to be here in Canada as skilled foreign workers, right? So next is NOC skill level A. So these jobs are professional jobs that usually needs a degree from a university, such as doctors, architect, and dentists. So if you're one of them, research about this program. Third is the NOC skills level B. So these are the technical jobs and skill trades such as chefs, plumbers, and electricians. And fourth, the last but not the least, is NOC skill level C. So these are intermediate jobs that usually call for high school or job-specific training such as industrial butcher, long-haul truck drivers, and last but not the least, food and beverage server. So if you have those kind of jobs, then you are qualified for this program. But also when it comes to your work experience, in the last 5 years, you have to have at least 1,560 hours. So if you believe that you could qualify for those jobs, then you could qualify for this program. But you have to take note that for you to be able to apply for this program, you also need a designated employer, because this employer will provide you a job offer that you needed for you to apply for this program. So if you're international graduates, then you don't have to worry about those working experience. All you have to do is to make sure that you have a diploma, a certificate, or a degree in one of the recognized post-secondary institution. I will put the list of the recognized post-secondary institutions so you would know. Also, you have to have at least 2 years of studies. So here's the biggest twist. Remember I told you that I was an international graduate and I only took 1 year program, and that is palliative care in nursing here in Canada. Actually, that was in Ontario. So I moved from Ontario to Nova Scotia for me to apply for this program. So how was I able to apply for this program wherein I only have 1 year program and am not a graduate in one of the Atlantic provinces here? So this is what happened. So when I moved from Ontario to Nova Scotia, I was hired as a CCA. So Atlantic Immigration Program has this special health sector jobs. Let's talk about this. So what are these jobs? So first is practical nurses. For practical nurses, it's considered as NOC 3233. For registered nurses, it's considered as NOC 3012. For home health care workers, it's considered as NOC 4412. And for the last but not the least, for the nursing aides, for the Erdevai and patient service associates, it is considered as NOC 3413. Remember that I work as a continuum care assistant, so I belong in NOC 3413. And that's why I qualify for this program, because I have a job that belongs to the healthcare sector jobs. So that's why I became a permanent resident of Canada through Atlantic Immigration Program. So disclaimer, this is just purely my opinion, and so this is my take. So if you can only afford 1 year program, honestly, there are lots of jobs for the healthcare workers. I'm not saying that it's the only opportunity that you could have, but if you try to look at it, healthcare jobs are really in demand here in Canada. There's a huge growing population of elderly people, and so the jobs that is related to healthcare, such as continuing care assistant, is in demand. So there are also programs that could help you to be considered as a skilled foreign workers. So also make sure that at the end of your program, for whatever program that you're taking to be an international student, make sure that you have a game plan that after that program, you could look for a job, or you could look for like employer that could help you to qualify for any kind of program, because Atlantic Immigration Program is not just the only program that could help you to become a permanent resident of Canada. So, but I want you to research and be knowledgeable enough what kind of program that you would take and how long would it take and opportunities after that program. And when you have the opportunities after you take that program, what are the pathways, PR pathways that you could be qualified for. And so you have your entire journey planned. And so I think that's all for today. Don't forget to like and subscribe, guys. And thank you for watching, and see you in my next video. Bye!